Most of us think there are 5 colors in the Olympic flag. But there is a reason behind the 5 colors in the Olympic rings. The 5 colors in the Olympic rings represents the majority of flags in the entire world. The red, blue, black, green and yellow. But in this video, I am going to tell you 10 super interesting facts all around the world. So welcome to MVS Facts English. I am Krishna Chaitanya Mandela. See, after looking at the petrol price today, I thought of planning to go to Brazil. Because in Brazil, the newly sold cars, 92% of the newly sold cars are using ethanol fuel. And the ethanol fuel is made with sugarcane. And the price of ethanol fuel is 50% cheaper than petrol and diesel. And most importantly, the ethanol fuel is environmental friendly. And guess what? At last moment, I thought of cancelling my plan to go to Brazil because in Brazil, the crime rate's also very high. People used to kill people for money. The next fact, it's about our human body. Have you ever noticed old people? You think their nose and ears are bigger year after year. But most of us think it's because of due to their age, their organs also increasing. But the real fact behind this, after few years, the growth of nose and ear stops. But how come our nose and ear started growing even after old age? It is due to gravitation field, and it is surprising, but it is the fact. Due to gravitational field, our nose and ear started increasing even after the growth stops. Isn't it the fact interesting? I like coffee and most of you may like tea. But coffee or tea, which is more healthy for you? And the answer is already there for you. In 1746, there is a king named Gustave III. The king thought of making an experiment because at that time people are so addicted to tea and coffee, and he just want to prove to the people that consuming more coffee and tea leads them to health effects. So he decided to make an experiment. He took two twin brothers, and these two twin brothers are committed criminals and they are ready to go for death. But King Gustave III gave an offer to them. Instead of death, each one of the brothers, one of the twin brother need to consume 3 cups of tea one day and another brother need to consume 3 cups of coffee. But unfortunately, before looking at the results, the king died. And do you know what happened? At age of 83, the person who consumed tea died earlier. But the person who is consuming coffee not died even after that. So coffee is proven that coffee is more healthier in 1746. But I think 83 years is big enough to live, I think, water, coffee or tea. But my question is, what else if people drinking milk, will they live for 150 years? Well, the next fact, have you ever kissed a flower? Well, most of you might kiss a flower, even I kissed a flower. But have you ever kissed a leaf? Well, that is something, an interesting question. Why should somebody need to kiss a leaf? But after looking at this picture, you will definitely change your mind. You will love to kiss this leaf, because this leaf looks so tempting, like a woman lip with lipstick red color. And the name of this leaves is hooker lips, and the plant name is hot lips. But why this plant is making this hooker lips looks like a woman lips? Because it want to attract insects to gain some food. I think definitely this hot lips plant is must needed in every bachelor's home. Do you know how much powerful you are? Well, somebody says you are useless, tell them you are very powerful. Because your brain contains 86 billion neurons. In just 1 millimeter of the diameter, your body is storing 10,000 neurons, which is 3 kilometers. In entire 86 billion neurons, that distance is equal from Earth to Moon. Just guess what? How powerful your neural network, and that's how you are very intelligent. Well, who doesn't like ice pops? There are people may don't like ice cream, but everybody like ice pops. It is a kind of connection between our childhood. Your childhood will be nothing without the ice pops. But do you know, a kid introduced, he is the reason behind the invention of ice pop. In 1905, a kid accidentally left soda powder and water in a glass along with the stirrer. And guess what? The next morning, when he wake up and saw, there is an ice pop look shape. That's how ice pops are made. And we need to thankful to that kid for his accidental invention. See, don't feel shy while farting, because farting is just common phenomena. You are sending out your bacteria. But this funny fact will blow your mind, because in America, a woman traveling in a flight, in the middle of the flight journey, she farted. But to cover up, she went into a washroom and he started lighting matchboxes. And guess what happened? People thought somebody hijacked the plane and they went for an emergency landing. And police inquired her and asked, why you lit up the matchboxes? And she replied, because nobody want to notice my fart smell, I just lit up my matchboxes. And imagine if in our childhood, school people allowed to take their matchboxes, how many schools will be burnt at that time? So what is your first mobile phone? I think most of you might use Nokia, I guess, keypad phone. But from a keypad phone to today's 4G and 5G mobiles, one thing never changed. It is the Bluetooth. I thought Bluetooth will be replaced with Wi-Fi. But apps like ShareIt and the file sharing apps still using Bluetooth for transferring files. It is very important now. Even wireless headphones are using Bluetooth. But why the name Bluetooth come from? And there is an interesting fact behind this, because there is a king named Harald Bluetooth, and he is the king for Norway and Denmark in the late 10th century. Remembering of Harald Bluetooth, the name Bluetooth is given. But why the Bluetooth again? Because the king having a bad tooth, and the bad teeth looks like color blue. So the blue teeth becoming Bluetooth. Interesting, right? You know what's the most dangerous virus? What is the computer virus so far? It is named as MyDoom. It literally made damages worth of $38 billion. And this virus actually enter into the firewalls and also enter into your networks and opens the network, and it will send to mails to your contacts, and the virus will send to your contacts as well. So MyDoom is so dangerous, and it will make anybody to hack your laptop very easily. So pathetic. Be careful with the viruses. You know, these days humans may or may not helping police in terms of crimes, detecting who is the victim there. But today mosquitoes also helping police in the crime scenes. In 2008 in Finland, a police recovered a stolen car, and there while they checked the car, they found a dead mosquito. But the policeman sent the mosquito blood for forensic, and they recognized the blood sample is matches with one of the criminals in the police station. Now the police arrested the criminal and attended him in front of the magistrate. And in the court, the thief said that, sir, I don't do any mistake there. At that time, somebody gave a lift to me. So that man is the real thief, I am not. Now it's a magistrate to decide whether this DNA matched person is the real thief or not. And you can also answer, is he the real thief or not? So these are some of the most interesting facts today, and in upcoming videos I will come with some more interesting facts in MVS Facts English. So if you like the video, please to like, share and subscribe. And if you are interested to learn about artificial intelligence related to videos, please to subscribe to AI English.